Between 1975 and 1979, many of us sat in front of the television watching ABC, getting excited for a cop show called Starsky and Hutch. Man, they made a lot of toys from this TV show, and today we're going to take a look at them. Okay, guys, Starsky and Hutch. Who remembers? I'm talking about the TV show, not that awful big screen movie they made with, I don't know, Ben Stiller or somebody. I'm talking about the TV show, Starsky and Hutch. Had those two white dudes on it, and probably the most famous character of them all, that car. I don't remember what kind of car it was. I think it was a 1968 Pinto. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. It was red, had the white stripe, and that little cherry light you could put on the top right above the driver. Oh, it was awesome. I always wanted to do that. I came here as a kid. Like, man, I want to slap a light on top of my car. Never got a chance to do that. Man, also on this show was Huggy Bear. Remember Huggy Bear? That was the coolest cat on television in the 70s. Probably the coolest cat anywhere on television until the 80s when Higgy Baby showed up. Man, that would have been a great spinoff. Huggy Bear and Higgy Baby together. Who wouldn't want to see that? Well, did you know that this show spawned a lot of merchandise? Now, Mego did do action figures, but we're not going to do that. We'll save that maybe for another video. I wanted to look at the maybe Starsky and Hutch stuff that you just forgot they made, didn't know they made, or maybe say, man, I had that. I used to love watching Starsky and Hutch. So, let's dig into these toys. And we're going to start right here with these little film strips that go in this little plastic television, and you get to see scenes from Starsky and Hutch. Wow, Starsky and Hutch. And check this out, Starsky and Hutch emergency dashboard. Oh, you know some kid had this in the 70s, sitting on the shag carpet in the living room, watching Starsky and Hutch while he's playing with his honking the horn. He's got a little light you put on the dashboard, a little plastic CB radio. I think I even see a bullhorn, and it says it has flashing lights. And check out this right here. They don't even say Starsky and Hutch. Los Investigada Provato. Oh, man, I don't speak French, but there you go, right there. Some weird looking handcuffs and a little gun. I think it may be a snub-nosed 38. And how about this right here? I know it's kind of small, but there it is, a holster to put your gun in case you want to reenact Starsky and Hutch. You can be like, I'm Starsky, and then the next day you can put it right here. Like, I'm Starsky, and the next day you can put it over here. But like, I'm Hutch. I always like the shoulder holster. They should have made a shoulder holster. That was always cool on television back then. And whoa, how about let me move this one over a little bit. Wow. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna stop this video to tell you, Junkmanmerch.com. Got a couple of new shirts I want to show you. All movie theater related. Remember the movies? Got one that says how great the movies were in the 80s. Ghostbusters ad. Check these out. Movie t-shirts and more over at Junkmanmerch.com. Junkmanmerch.com. Starsky, and look at that gun. This is before they put an orange tip on anything. Man, that almost looks real. Who wouldn't want that? I don't know if that belongs to Starsky or Hutch because I don't know which one's which. It's as confusing as Bo and Luke Duke. And how about this? Official police target range. Now you can take shot at some of the drug dealers on the streets of Starsky and Hutch land. Man, that looks like a whole lot of fun. And how about a Starsky and Hutch magazine? Every month delivered to your house, a Starsky and Hutch magazine. Oh, look at that cool guy. Look at that. That guy's cool. Look at that hat. And he give me one of them hats. That'd be pretty cool, too. Man, every month. Now, it'd be cool if you could get a Starsky magazine one month and then maybe an all Hutch magazine the next month. But no, you get them both together in one magazine. And how about this? If you're a little kid, you can wear your Starsky and Hutch shirt. Look at this little shirt. Let me move that back over here. A little Starsky and, oh, man. You'd be like, I'm going to school, show my love for Starsky and Hutch. I just love saying it. And how about a Starsky and Hutch coloring book? Oh, it's going to take a lot of red crayon, but you don't color the white spot. Just color all around it all red because you can leave that. You don't have to use the white crayon. You don't have to. Nobody uses. Why do they even have a white crayon in there? No one's going to use a damn white crayon. And how about this? A Starsky and Hutch. Look at this. You got your fake badge. You got your weird looking handcuffs. You got a key for the handcuffs. You got, I don't know, maybe a keychain or a whistle or something. You got your gun right there. Might be a 37 special. Who knows? You even got a little wallet. You're all decked out to be Starsky and Hutch. And then we have a Starsky and Hutch machine pistol. Look at that thing. Looks like a Han Solo gun with a big old shoulder pipe on it. I don't really know. Let's move on here. How about a Starsky and Hutch? What the hell is this? Puzzle. You can put together a Starsky and Hutch puzzle. Awesome. It's got to have the car in. Everything's got to have the car in. Look at this car right here. Children's band CB. You know, CB Citizen Band, but here's Children's Band Radio by LJN. LJN made Starsky and Hutch toys. And there you go. It's got a little CB radio in the back. Be part of the Good Buddy world. Oh, Good Buddy 10-4. Tune in on 40 CB channels. Transmission on one channel. You never know what you're going to hear on this radio. Might hear a couple of truck drivers talking about the park lizard they just picked up. And you're like, what is a park lizard? I got to check that out. No, stay away. Stay away from the truck stop park lizards. Trust me, stay away. Then you have another Starsky and Hutch radio. That might be the same one. Box was a little different. Might be the same. But look at this. They took the car and kind of smushed it down. Then we've got Starsky and Hutch right there. Ripcord. You put the cord in there, pull it out, and Starsky and Hutch's little car flies across the room. Don't you love that? I know I do. Look at it. It looks like it's falling off a hill or something. And we got a Starsky and Hutch from the Action Television Show. Oh, man, look at those. Again, no orange tip or anything. Got a couple of badges and some cool guns. Because guns are cool. You're not cool unless you got a gun. And then we've got TCR Guide. Starsky and Hutch Racetrack with a wannabe General Lee. But it's got 11 on it. Did they know? Did they think Starsky and Hutch had the General Lee? Because it doesn't look I don't see anywhere on this package the famous Starsky and Hutch car, but I see a fake Dukes of Hazzard car. That's just too confusing for me. And then there it is. There's like it's not Hot Wheels. What was it? Cordy or something made this. And there it is with that little light on top. I had this as a kid. Well, I think my brother had it, but I had it too. He wasn't always looking. So when he wasn't looking, I had it. And then we got a Starsky and Hutch. All right, Target set. It's got those good suction cups. You remember the little suction cups come on a piece of like a plastic, you stick it down in a spring action. Pow! Remember that movie Tag, the assassination game? I'll do a video on that. But this is better. Now they make them all rubber and they don't stick. Then you got a Starsky and Hutch detective game. Find out who's selling drugs in your neighborhood. Starsky and Hutch detective game. And how about this? Another Starsky and Hutch. I think that's the same thing. Sorry about that. We got Galoob. Galoob made Starsky and Hutch. Galoob made Speedway. Come on, we all know they were trying to cash in on the success of Starsky and the success of Hutch. Doesn't have the little light on top of it, though. I guess they get sued for copyright. They'd be like, we can do the car, we just can't put a little light on it, I guess. I don't know. Then you got a Starsky and Hutch car right here. Va la va TV, whatever that means. I don't know exactly sure what's in the back of that one. And here's that Ripcord toy out of the box. Yes, you could take it out of the box. And then you have a Starsky and Hutch radio, walkie-talkie. I almost said radio. Walkie-talkie, yeah. One of you can be Hutch. The other one can be, how did I forget their name? Starsky. Go across the street. I'm going home. And you try to talk to each other. It never worked. I had walkie-talkies all the time as a kid. I know you watch these TV shows like Strange Things, and they have walkie-talkies, and they all talk to each other on the walkie-talkie miles away. No. Well, you could be in your bedroom, one outside. You ain't hearing nothing. You got a little Morse code. This don't have the Morse code. Remember that little Morse code you could see? And I hated that. But no, they didn't never work like you're supposed to. At least none I ever had. Maybe not. How about a Starsky and Hutch Zebra 3 car radio? I don't know what a Zebra 1, 2, or 3 radio is, but there it is right there. Starsky and Hutch car radio. How about another holster with a gun? Awesome. It looks like you can do a shoulder holster. Yes! I would have loved this as a kid. I never had a toy that turned into a shoulder holster. I don't know why the shoulder holster was so cool. Why? Maybe because I didn't have one. Then we've got 2 more guns in a bag. Again, no purple tip here. And they didn't paint the gun all neon green or anything. Yeah, because we wanted our police officers to shoot at us like we were real Starsky and Hutch veterans. And here's another gun set. It looks like they took the top one from a Western gun set they had laying around in the warehouse somewhere. They got some targets you can shoot at. I don't know what comes. Maybe it comes with little pellets inside, maybe. And a Starsky and Hutch flashlight. Because I never saw an episode where they didn't have a flashlight. Okay, I don't remember when they had a flashlight. But I'm sure at one time they did. I'm sure they did. I bet that's one crappy-ass flashlight. And a Starsky and Hutch, another target set with another gun to shoot over some targets. And how about a Starsky and Hutch poster art kit? Poster art kit. I can't believe it either. And then we have a Starsky and Hutch lunchbox. Go to school, show your love for Starsky and Hutch and the car. Then we got a Starsky and Hutch. Look at this. Another set. Dang, binoculars. Walkie-talkies that look, they don't work. If they do, they look like they might have a cord on them. Some guns. Oh, we love playing with our guns. That's awesome. That's a cool deluxe police set right there. And a Starsky and Hutch walkie-talkie set. Another walkie-talkie set. This one looks like it might do Morse code. And I think it looks like the car. Is that what they're going for? Does the walkie-talkie handle look like the car? That's cool. It looks like it might come with a string. It looks like it might come with some rope or a cord or something. I don't know what all that's for. Don't you hate a walkie? That's not as bad as getting an RC car that has a cord on it. And we've got a little, let me go over here. Sorry, got Starsky and Hutch. Now, this is from the Mego line. It's a car for your Mego figures. And then we've got Starsky and Hutch Radio Command Center. What is this nerdy crap? Doesn't even look like anything you would see on the show or Starsky or Hutch wear. Sure, at least came with that cool sweater one of them wears. A solid state transmitter radio with microphone, Morse code signal board, and earplug. Starsky and Hutch is cool and everything, but this is the kind of toy that gets you punched in the face by an adult. Oh, that is. Well, that's it. Toys and merchandise from Starsky and Hutch. One of the coolest police shows of the 70s. I know. Your dad told you Ironside was the best. I know. And your mom said Maddox was the best. But trust me, they didn't have anything on Starsky or Hutch.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.